Alrighty guys, we have a special treat here. We have Steven from RMC and he is going to talk to us about the Moose. Steven, can you tell me about what we got here in front of us?
Yeah, so this is our Moose seat, and when we talk about Moose, it's our family style coaster. So what we're trying to do is, we're talking about lowering the height requirement to 1 meter or 39 inches. So unlike our iBox trains where you have to be a little bit taller, this opens up more possibilities for more family rides for people. So when we say Moose, it's just a configuration for our family coaster, but this can be used on either a chain lift, booster launch, LSM, so all of that, but it's a class 4 restraint, so you won't see any inversions with the Moose.
Yeah.
But you will see more thrilling family experiences that come in a whole bunch of different configurations.
So you're telling me this thing can launch?
Yep.
That is absolutely insane. I never thought that we'd be having a talk about RMC launching kids and whatnot, but here we are. So what are some other things you can talk to me about, say like the layout and this craziness?
Yeah, so this one looks crazy, but the idea behind this one is having a structure that's a little bit complex so you don't need footers. So if you're going indoors, if the park only has a cement pad, they don't want to go real deep on it. They only need about a 6-inch slam for this, and there's a whole grid system that this sits on that just bolts to the ground. So the structure can contain itself, and then you can put stuff on the inside of it. If you want to do like retail and Connex boxes that we have, you can add some of those in between the structure, so it gives it a little bit more flexible for that option. It's a real compact area. You also have one over here, so more of a pipe column structure. And so if you wanted to not have all the substructure look to it, if you want to have more of a cleaner look, you can go with that as well.
Okay.
You can do a combo of the both.
What kind of footprint are we looking at? Like 40 by 40 or what are we looking
custom.
at?
So all the Moose is all going to be custom. So we have like this replaces like a wild Moose design that was kind of the inspiration from it. So this one's about, I think it's about 180 by 90 feet is the dimensions on this one, but we can customize everything.
Okay.
So whatever configuration that the park has, we can make that adjustment.
Now, another question that I had is, as far as parks already have, say, Wild Mouse coasters, could this go on one of those?
Yeah, it's not, it can't go on that structure. So
okay.
Because our track type is different. So,
okay.
So they'd have to replace the whole thing. But.
Okay. Just wanted to kind of clarify on that. And you said it was customizable. I even see the Moose here on the very front of the train.
Yeah, so the front cowling is always customizable. These are a little bit different from our iBox where you have one coach with 4 seats. This one has one coach with 2 seats. So we can vary the train length a little bit more, make tighter turns with it. So make it more fun.
Now, one other thing, I'm really kind of nerdy when it comes to the mechanical aspect and making sure that the rides are maintained and all that. What have you guys done with the Moose that makes this kind of special?
Yeah, so this is nice because it's a ratcheting system. So you'll hear the noise where it kind of clicks down. But it's very easy for the ride operators. So
they're not bending down. Like I'm used to having to bend down to check restraints and whatnot. This is not the case.
You can lift it up. I mean, like you can lift it up with one finger and it releases. So it makes it really, really easy for releasing. The other cool thing that there is no step up or step down. So this is going to be level with the platform.
Okay.
So they just walk right into it. So you don't have to worry about any tripping hazards or anything like that. It's very easy on, easy off for everybody because we want the whole family to enjoy it. So.
Okay, that sounds great, and I love the renderings that you have, and of course having an actual seat here, that's even cooler. Really want to say thank you, Steven, for speaking with us about the Moose.
Thank you very much.
All right, so here is an up-close look at one of the restraints and seats for the Moose. Looks really nice. Lots of openness, as you can see here. Nice clamshell restraints. Let's give it a try, shall we? Alright, so here we are, trying out the restraints. That's pretty roomy, actually. And I'm a decent sized guy. I'm over 200 pounds. I'm right about almost 6 foot tall. Bring this down. That's really comfy. I have a lot of room. It's nice. And handle feels very ergonomic here. Doesn't feel like it's very constraining at all. I mean, but it's tight. It's going to keep you in the seat. Kids that are of a lesser height are going to be able to do this. That's awesome. One other important thing I want to note is this whole mechanical assembly looks not complex, and that's because it's not. You can actually hot swap this out. Just take out the bolts and move it out. So if there is an issue and maintenance needs to take care of a harness, they can remove this, put a brand new one in, and then work on a workbench with the one that has the issue, but as far as downtime, really reduces it. A couple other things that I wanted to talk about. RMC is actively involved in Larson, which does those loops and other attractions, as you can see right here. This is a popular whip style one where you fly your flyer, and now they're reimagining it. So basically, they have it on a tower, and it's called the telescoping scooter, and it sits on the ground for loading, makes it easy in, out, and all that. And then the whole system rises up, and you can delete packages, all the different things, customizable, but it elevates the flyer, and that's awesome. I already like these rides. Having elevation to it is cool. And then over here we have the Skyrise, which is basically like an elevated platform. So you can do different events, breakfasts, private events for like fireworks, different things like that. But you can put a whole bar up here, coffee shop, whatever, but it allows guests to go up and down on a tower that's not too expensive, but that is called the Skyrise.